Thanks for staying with us. Before I go into the review, I must acknowledge the passing of an uncle, Alhaji Bashiru Adiu Olokudano. He passed away at the age of 93. They did the funeral yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but I mean, may his soul rest in peace. And I just have to greet my uncle, Dr. Femi Olokudano. He called me. You're not going to be there. Unfortunately, a lot of things happened. I couldn't make it, but may his soul, may Allah grant him Jannah. Okay. Let's continue now with the paper. We're going to start with The Nation. ECOWAS re-elects Tinubu, mobilizes for standby force. 3,000 fake graduates face persecution. 4 banks open bid to raise 1 trillion naira from capital market. New UK Prime Minister terminates deportation of migrants to Rwanda policy. The Nation, blueprint reporters, families kidnapped in Kaduna. EFCC asks Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria to watch list Bello. And Nel Fund opens portal for state-owned varsity students. Okay, which story?
Let me take Bello. Okay. So Bello is troubling the EFCC chairman.
It's Bello. Which one the Bello?
Yahaya Bello, former governor of Kogi State.
Fully.
He's disturbing
Mr.
Ola Olukoyede of the EFCC, who is the chairman of the EFCC, because he have carried the man from here now to Tunisia, where he had to go and meet. He went to deliver a paper in Tunisia on a session on illicit financial flows. Thereafter, he had to see the head of Interpol in North Africa on intelligence on the ex-governor, because that the ex-governor had attempted to go to Morocco via Cameroon, and they botched it. And so they know he's targeting the North African countries. So they have given Interpol assignment on the North African countries of Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, to keep watch list. And they've added Egypt, Libya, and Sudan. Help us to watch that angle, because it's that angle they think that he wants to pass and go. And, you know, he's facing a 19-count charge, of course. And he has also applied, although that last hearing, his own lawyer applied to the court to withdraw his appearance for the former governor. But he also said that the former governor was applying to the court to transfer the matter from Abuja to Kogi State. Which one we fear? We don't want another Ibori example, but that was what's happening. And EFCC is saying that they will do everything to make sure that the ex-governor does not go anywhere, including attempting to attempting to enter the governor's governor house or governor quarters in Kogi State, because they believe that that's where he's been hiding all this while. I hope that they have success, but they have told them, Governor Bello, former Governor Bello, stop stressing EFCC.
Honestly.
You know, okay, so for those of you following the United Kingdom story, so after his landslide victory, the British Prime Minister, Minister Keir Starmer, began to announce during his speech the reversing of the termination of the controversial Rwandan deportation policy introduced by the former Conservative Prime Minister. He said that the scheme was to send asylum seekers to Kigali. It's officially scrapped, marking a significant policy shift under the new Labour government. Starmer emphasized his commitment to ending what he described as an ineffective and inhumane immigration policy. The Rwanda scheme was dead and buried before it started. It's never been a deterrent. And I remember, recall this was a very, very controversial policy that was raised by the Conservative. So he said the Labour had pledged to halt the Rwanda deportation policy on the day if he was elected, and argued that the policy was not effective but also costly and inhumane. So he won with the landslide victory. Obviously, many
you see that one policy is
happy with the Conservatives.
At every political debate that they had, the former Prime Minister was lashed, booed on this policy.
Yeah.
You know,
anyway, I've got the major headline. So our President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was re-elected as the
chairman of ECOWAS.
Chairman of ECOWAS. As we remember last year.
Given that.
Yeah, as we remember last year, July 9th. It's been a year since he was elected. So, it's been a year, July 9th, since he was elected. And he had just been a month in office at the time. But anyway, ECOWAS, the unity of the 16-member body, as we know, was threatened because of all the coup d'etat that happened in 3 of its member states, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic. And they are now ruled by military juntas, and they also formed what they called Alliance of Sahel States, which is outside the ECOWAS. AU has rejected this move, and so you know, they're trying to foster like a better relationship with these 3 member states. So the chairman, that's our president, has said he's appointed the president of Senegal to sort of be like our ECOWAS special envoy with these 3 countries, so that it will, you know, foster better relationship with these 3 countries and bring them back. And then he also said that, you know, it's important for member states to fulfill their financial commitments to the regional body, and this will help them effectively tackle security challenges. He also said that it is crucial to take off the ECOWAS Standby Force, ESF, to combat terrorism, banditry, and violent extremism. So this is something that this present ECOWAS administration is trying to push as well, but they need the involvement of all ECOWAS states, especially in their financial obligation to the body. Yeah.
Okay, so I have the 3,000 fake graduates face persecution. The federal government yesterday confirmed that the probe of the 3,000 alleged fake graduates uncovered by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, was ongoing. Minister of State for Education, Tanko Sununu, who made this known to the nation yesterday, vowed that those indicted will be prosecuted for forgery. Tanko also explained that the report of a panel that investigated allegations of degree racketeering in foreign and private universities was ready, and that fake graduates were part-timers who illegally found their way into the universities. They did this because they wanted to most of them finished from universities like Togo, Benin Republic, and they wanted to be part of the NYSC. They wanted to serve, do their National Youth Service Corps. So because of that, they came in to do that. He said they created a 7-man panel committee on that. Reports have been submitted, so they are waiting on the decisions of the FEC in order to go ahead with lots of the recommendations that were made. He also said that those who obtained certificates through the back door lack skills, appropriate knowledge, and cannot add any value to the economic development of any nation, so that this is being proved so that it doesn't happen anymore.
Okay, moving on quickly now to the Punch. Fuel scarcity looms as depots raise petrol price to 770 naira to the litre. Mother-daughter killed in Ogun gas explosion, 2 hospitalized. Flooding. FG activates state emergency centers. Governors order evacuation. Varsities boil again as federal government ASU meets workers' protest on Tuesday. ECOWAS, Senegal, Togo presidents to woo Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Poverty alleviation, court orders Buhari's minister to explain 729 billion naira disbursement. And budget, FG releases 1.2 trillion for capital projects. Okay, which story are we taking?
Okay, so the major headline has captured that we are likely to have another fuel scarcity era, and according to the the National Vice President of IPMAN, Hamid Fashola, he said that most of the filling stations that are not open for business do not have fuel because they cannot buy. He said that this, the private depots, they are selling at 715 naira to a litre or 720 to a litre, and if you buy at that cost, how do you want to sell? It's also reported that some filling stations in Abuja are already selling at 900 naira per litre, and they have various reports across other areas, states, in Ado-Ekiti, the long queues in Lagos, every other reports like that they have. It's just heartbreaking to see this. And I like that the National Vice President of IPMAN is directly calling out NNPCs at the moment. You are the sole importer of petrol. NNPC should come out and explain to us what exactly is happening. All of us have had to queue at NNPC filling stations, but even those NNPC, those ones on my axis, sometimes you don't even see them open. Yeah. You know, so it's worrisome. We should have a tight plan now.
Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.